If you've been getting the hang of all these previous lessons, this one should be really simple for you. So if you just remember our formula we've been using is a times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. Remember, this represents the sum of a geometric series. So right here, Alex earns $35,000 salary in his first year. So that's A, because that's the first year. That's that initial value. And then from there, each year he gets a 3% raise. So r is going to be 0.03. Actually, it's going to be 1.03. We'll explain that right now. And then which expression gives the total amount Alex has earned in the first n years? So we're just going to call n, leave it as n for this one. And so let's talk about that 1.03 really quick. So we don't want 3% of his salary. We want a 3% increase on his salary, right? So we want to find 3% of the 35,000 and then added to 35,000. So if you think about that, that would be 0.03 times 35,000 plus 35,000, right? Well, if you look at this, these both have 35,000 in common. You can factor that out to have 35,000 in the front times 0.03. Almost wrote 0.3. And then it would leave you with a 1 as a placeholder here. Remember, it's reverse distribution. If you distribute this back, you should end up back here. And then 1 plus 0.03 is going to be 35,000 times 1.03. So if you think about it, if you want, anytime you want to figure out 3% more than something, what you would do is you would multiply by 1.03. Or if it's 2% more, 1.02. Because the 1 is holding place for the whole 35,000. And then the 3, the 0.03, is adding the 3% to it. If you want to take 3% away, similarly, you would multiply by 0.97. That would be 97% in the original. But we want 103% of the, or we want 3% more than the original. So yeah, 103% of the original. So multiply by 1.03 is basically we want to keep multiplying by. Because the new salary, whatever it is, when we want to add 3% of that to it, we'd once again multiply by 1.03. So anyways, just putting this into the formula, we want to find a formula that represents this. So A is 35,000, so we want that in the front, so you know C and D are out. And then from there, 1 minus 1.03. Remember, a 3% deduction would be the 0.97. And then to the nth years, and then divided by 1 minus 1.03. Well, 1 minus 1.03 is negative 0.03.